clock at 7. Now at 3, Rebraca has to get it up. He does in time, and at the buzzer it goes.
John Burt guarding him. Swinging it to Rebraca. One of their best players for the Fighting Hawks, and he gets the left-handed touch to fall.
That's 3 offensive rebounds, Dustin, in 2 possessions.
Rebraca down low, basically triple team right there by Kavas, Cross, and Easley. Working on Wade Drago, swings it back outside. Now back to Rebraca, and that right finger roll goes in again. Rebraca working on Wade Drago, backing in. Working on Wade Drago, puts up a shot, and it's good. It's good defense from Wade Drago, just a better shot from Rebraca.
High ball screens, gets everyone involved, and just one of the most entertaining players in the Big Ten to watch. He's going to push Luka Garza for that Player of the Year.
Johnson has 10. He's the 3rd Gopher in double figures tonight. Rebraca goes over Eric Curry. 17 for Rebraca. Johnson's got a dozen, one of 3 Gophers in double figures tonight, along with Gotch and Carr. Nice move, Rebraca.
Longwood looking for a bucket. It doesn't happen that time. A physical take by Justin Hill. Iowa looks to run, and here's Keegan Murray. 4-3. And they're going to ask him to step into a bigger scoring role this year as a starter.
Well, you know, if he can shoot that 3, too, he's already on. He's been pretty quiet tonight. Hasn't needed to do anything, but he's going to be a key piece for them and right on cue.
He's living up to it, and that was a big-time move on the baseline with the left hand.
Rebraca says, get out of here. Here's Murray on the break, and another throw down. As this place has been tonight, Keegan Murray.
Well, there's nothing he can't do. The look away and the 2-fister. Keegan Murray doing it like Kenyon used to do it, making mom and dad proud.
As we speak in downtown Raleigh, a chance to go to the line for Filip Rebraca. Back to the floor here in Iowa.
Just could not find rhythm to their offense to really get any closer than, say, 10 points. Rebraca over the lip of the rim.
Got discombobulated defensively. The Aggies just move it around and find the open man.
Rebraca. Good passing by the Hawkeyes, and he dunks it down for 2. He's got 4.
They will make you pay. And Jordan Bohannon doesn't drive it into the teeth of the defense. Throws it to Rebraca for the 2-fister, Corey.
Jumper from 12 feet.
Gus Okafor misses the step-back 3. He's Southeastern Louisiana's leading scorer. Toussaint settles it down. Nifty pass from Rebraca, who passes it right along to Keegan Murray.
The Iowa offense starting to find their rhythm. Beautiful passing. Rebraca setting up Keegan Murray for the jam.
Lead is 13 for Iowa. Into Rebraca. He's got the jump hook that time.
Nobody finding the shooter.
Rebraca, what a great job just receiving that pass one-handed from Bohannon.
Rebound ahead for Rebraca for the right-hand slam. Look at the previous play.
And just look at him take off, literally take off from the Big Ten logo.
Flip back to Hart around the Scott screen. He'll try to attack. Hart off the window, and an offensive rebound for Reese inside. Gets his own miss, rejected by Murray, and up the floor comes McCaffrey on the run. 11-0 burst for the Terps. And a bounce inside. Rebraca ends the run. Rebraca against Wahab. The pass to Murray. Cut over the basket, and Murray's got 20. Rebraca inside. Boy, Terrapins falling down like bowling pins. Patrick McCaffrey now to Murray. Was in foul trouble last time out. 22 minutes scored. Only 12 points. Here's a nice slit. Bohannon to Rebraca. Was in foul trouble last time out. Just 22 minutes. Lowy over Rebraca, denied. Rebraca, he's being assertive. so far today, isn't he, Brian?
Absolutely. I love what he's done. You see him here on the defensive end with the steal. That's 2 of them so far.
Early out, big pocket and the North Dakota transfer.
And that's the biggest thing. And Rebraca does a great job of getting out and hedging this ball screen. A lot of bigs want to hedge. There he is able to steal it, and then he's out with the finish. That's great job.
A bounce, Rebraca underneath, a find from Toussaint, and the two-hand flush for the transfer from North Dakota.
And on the offensive end of the floor, it's a tough guard. You see Ron Harper Jr.
They have not scored in almost 4 minutes. And they'll find McCaffrey underneath for an easy 2. That's the easiest bucket of the night. Almost a carry. That ball got up on Perkins a little bit. Toussaint inside, and Rebraca with a hammer.
Taking a charge, but also doing a good job in this pick and roll. The little pocket pass right between.
Cornwall 5 today. He hadn't scored a point in the last 2 games for Penn State. Yeah, more minutes for Cornwall. Rebraca, nice little shot, fake, and finish at the rim.
Keegan Murray, 0 of 3 to start this game. Hands all over him, no foul. Offensive board for Rebraca, and an opportunity for 3.
All right, without John Hare in the lineup, getting a little breather. This is where Rebraca's got to make his move.
Really don't want to let him down here today.
I feel like you look at Iowa's staff. I'm not sure there's a staff that's better suited to have somebody fill in the country. All 3 of those guys have been head coaches.
Here's McCaffrey ahead of the pack. Great body control. Rebraca spinning in on Curry. Rebraca to the right hand.
That's just a tough bucket. Well, the big fella's going to work. Eric Curry not giving ground. Filip Rebraca.
For use 18 points a game, I should say. Reading is hard for UCLA. Keegan Murray on the doorstep. 2 more.
That is not hard. I mean, that's just a simple high-low.
Rebraca, count it. Man, your movement should get you something good if you're Iowa. These tight curls, another down screen.
Here's Murray. Haynes.
Rebraca back to Murray. Dunks it in.
Cross court, Patty Mack. Inside. Rebraca jump hook goes down. Stops the bleed.
Bohannon. Bothered up top. The feed and the finish. Rebraca, right place, right time. And instead it's Iowa who will walk into the locker room.
Lineup right now for Iowa where you're kind of looking around and it's like, who's going to be the guy that makes a play?
Simmons trying to make a play. There's a defensive play by Rebraca. Toussaint a bench roll now. They've moved Jordan Bohannon back to point over the last 8 games, but Toussaint can still distribute.
Now, Iowa had the 43 points in the first half, and they did it almost entirely without Jordan Bohannon. Here's a follow dunk from Rebraca off the Murray miss.
He's can either build some bridges or burn some bridges depending on what he finds in those huddles as Sanford hits the 3, and it's 47-26.
Well, he was very intentional about what he was doing on that particular move.
Trying to lob it to Murray, and with the touch, just caressing it over the side of the rim.
So when you have a big like that, that's very difficult to stop.
Split 2 defenders, Rebraca cleaning up the buoy shot. Here's Perkins, step back 3, number 12 for the Iowa Hawkeyes. On the floor, some 3-pointers starting to fall again for the Hawkeyes.
You look at right here, Tony Perkins says, you know what, I want to drive.
Perkins off the hesitation, going baseline, the reverse won't go. There's Rebraca cleaning it up amidst 4 Scarlet Knights. He puts it in and draws the foul.
Not nasty in terms of being dirty, but just they don't mind getting gritty and dirty and scrapping for loose balls. Rebraca.
Baseline, Miller comes down to double, leaving McCaffrey, who re-enters it to Rebraca, who turns and banks it home.
That's a beautiful move. Start left.
Little guys love to post up, don't they?
They sure do.
You got 7'4". Why not use him? Nice cut, Rebraca. Rebraca puts it up and in. Pretty active. Looks like Franz uses him quite a bit here early. How about this completion?
Well, that's what they have to do. Get out in transition before that defense gets set for Purdue. get some easy baskets, reward the big man for running the floor, and that's not an easy shot right there.
No. He's a terrific three-point shooter. I love the ball fake right there and then the footwork to stay on balance.
Going baseline and one, Filip Rebraca.
Playing a role alongside Keegan Murray in that front court. And here, just spinning baseline. Some uncomfortable situations bringing the ball up.
McIntyre off the mark with a jumper. Running the floor. Rebraca throwing it down.
To play in this Iowa offense. If you're a shooter, bring it on.
Get that out of here. Filip Rebraca.
Absolutely right. I mean, he wound up on this thing. Like one of the middle hitters coming in, just spiked that thing into the stand. And Harmon thought he had a mismatch, couldn't shake him.
Inside pass to Rebraca. What a dime from Tony Perkins.
One of the fine, what are there, some 130 academies in the northeast part of the states. Nice pass down low to Rebraca. He headed right to the basket, a two-handed flush. Caused the missed shot there, rebounded by Patrick McCaffrey, brings it into the front court. Rebraca on the left baseline, cut off by Austin Johnson. Shot from three from Chris. Splash.
McCaffrey will start it up. Hawkeyes hustle quickly into the front court. Sanford, good. He's to Rebraca for the slam. On the floor.
If you're a big and you see the drive, you circle up to the front of the rim and you get rewarded. Good things happen.
It's already 3 on the offensive glass for Murray. That's a long 2. Tip Rebraca. A third opportunity. He's fouled, and it's going to be an and one.
Rebraca just using the second and third effort. That's steel-toed in there. He is going to work. Earned that one, and now a chance at the free throw line. Umar Farouk, they've been sensational. I'm in 100% remission, and if you got a chance to give the V Foundation, because it's going to save lives, whether it's yours, a relative. Rebraca's got Smith in the post, wants the ball.
Total mismatch here. Rebraca turns, spins. Another three-point opportunity.
Rebraca's going to come out of this game like a heavyweight fighter. He's got punched in the face about 4 times already in this game. Tough kid.
You're knocking on the door of that, and Rebraca gets the steal on the inbounds. It's the 7th turnover of the game for Georgia Tech.
This is not an explosive offensive team.
No, you do not want to get in too big of a deficit.
Perkins, open 3, hits his second. What a start.
Well, look at this double team. Iowa State's going to trap ball screens and the post. If you handle the double team, you have a mathematical advantage. You attack, you kick, you have an open jump shot. Perkins hit a 3. Played Duke 2 days ago, got home at 5 a.m. from New York, Madison Square Garden. To come out with this energy and effort.
And Rebraca again.
For the road team.
Yeah, you know, and they're a good team. They started 5-1. They won at South Florida.
Rebraca is all over the place. Baker's doesn't.
Filip Rebraca has done a little bit of everything. 19 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists in the first half.
Double team on Patrick McCaffrey. Finds Rebraca, and it's an open Sanford. He has tied his season high in the first 16 minutes of action.
Good possession. They put him on defense, got it side to side, and hit an open 3.
Rebraca immediately inside. He's got 19. If they're going to get back in this, they'll have to get some more points.
Harris was the one that really stood out for them. Again, got the transition basket.
Rebraca with a fake pass around the side of his opponent. His smile was so big. Watch this fake.
That's the old school stuff. I pull on the kid.
Behind the back from Connor to Rebraca, who has used his size so brilliantly all day long. That was his previous Iowa high. His career high is 26 that came back when he was playing for North Dakota.
We talked about earlier, you get an injury, and one is a better team. Little drop off, and he's got up to 16 now. Good little pull-up jump shot.
Great feed from Rebraca to Connor McCaffrey.
I wanted to get my grandson a bow and arrow, but I got shut down. Too dangerous.
What a feed to Rebraca.
That's Aquan Smart. Swatted away by Rebraca.
Hawkeye Arena, dribble handoff to Perkins. McCaffrey's going to get a high pick and roll with Rebraca, who gets the bucket and the foul there. Hawkeye fans aren't happy with it.
We don't have replay on this setup, but I would almost guarantee you that was in the cylinder.
Rebraca gets that dunk back
with his strong hand and get in there to the rim.
Rose gets into the paint. He goes up, sent back by Rebraca. Perkins gets it down low, flips one up, won't go, but Rebraca tips it in, and that'll end the first half. The Hawkeyes lead 45-37. Eastern Illinois just averages 67 points per game. They have 89 right now. Perkins for three. That one's off right. Rebraca gets the board, the bucket, and the foul. He'll get three the old-fashioned way.
Iowa looking for back-to-back buckets. McCaffrey, open look. Sometimes all it takes is one. One of three from three. Rebraca driving, and a chance for a three-point play. He went down hard.
Has tried to take away with this short roll. Get up underneath him, and there's the body bump from Derek Walker.
Iowa cut it to within 9 a couple of different times. Perkins into the corner. Extra pass. Murray. Good close by Griesel. Now Rebraca slams it home over the top of Breitenbach. Good save by the official there to keep the possession alive for the Hawkeyes.
That's a break for Iowa. That thing was definitely going to bounce.
And Rebraca with a chance for a three-point play.
Because there's a ton of players who, when shots aren't going, they change defensively. That's not him. He's a guy that's great for your culture. There's no doubt.
Rebraca, nice reverse over the top of Walker.
Somebody who can shoot from three and then moving your feet and containing the bounce.
Block with the offhand as well, inside by Filip Rebraca, who's had a nice second half.
Good job by Pickett of kind of gapping and helping the freshman post defender.
Taking it inside, Murray leaves it off, and there's the lay-in for Rebraca plus the foul.
Defenders kind of giving Penn State a little bit of their own medicine. Dribble penetration forces the defense to kind of scramble.
Perkins good in that mid-range game there.
On the kick to Ulis.
Pretty slick.
It's Rebraca on the stop. Bowen on Hood Schifino. Got down the baseline. 7 to shoot.
Keegan has a nice pass. How about that position by Perkins? He just locked his man up.
Woo. Pinned him into the corner. Rebraca 2 and a foul.
Patient. Get it to the wing. And look at this. Just step to the ball. Big time maneuver. What a great defensive set.
Sanford burying the seal. First lead for Iowa tonight. On a seal of the season here.
They just ran the floor and buried Geronimo. Just being in position to dominate, backing him right under. Could be called a foul as well, by the way. That back down by Rebraca.
And Rebraca gets the rebound.
Simpson just 2 of 13 from 3 in the 7 games since he went for 14 against IU. It's not been the same, and boy, Filip Rebraca is just such a tough matchup. And right there just drives right around Dean Reber, takes the contact, and now an opportunity for a three-point play.
It'll be interesting as Big Ten play goes along. Rebraca's a bit undersized for his position. Maurice just a beast. There's Rebraca with the feed underneath. Sanford was there for the basket.
You see Sanford right there in the corner, and as Rebraca drives, Mulcahy decides he's coming over.
He's moved some twos lately. The threes still are not falling. As Simpson goes all the way to the basket. Couldn't get anything there. Now wide open. It's Chris Murray. Showtime down low for Murray.
Here's Murray again, back the other way. Hesitate. Rebraca.
That's it. They're doing what they want by getting Jed Howard the ball, but how about Filip Rebraca?
Unable to pick up where he left off there. Oh, nice feed by Rebraca Perkins.
Right in the Hawkeyes' hip pocket. Rebraca, quick turn on the baseline. Got it up, reverse, counted. Beautifully done by Filip Rebraca.
More comfortable when Rebraca is either being guarded by Carson Cooper, and this time it was Jake Jackson.
For to shoot, Rebraca's got it. Rebraca, a baby hook inside.
Players in our league, if they can get to that corner, it's lights out.
Rebraca spinning around Nicholson. Rebraca's got 6. Both teams firing on all cylinders. Rebraca in the spin cycle early. Murray's been rather quiet in the second half with Aggies on him. Sanford, good ball fake inside. Rebraca.
Discipline on the backside. Drop coverage. He rolls back. Watch at the last second. He steps up. You can't do that. Rebraca makes him pay. And Rebraca, my goodness, is he going to be an all-conference player this year as well? What a pass.
Good D by Rebraca.
Here's Rebraca on the attack.
Coming last time down the floor, looked like there was going to be a turnover. Danger leaves his feet. Rebraca makes him pay. Good hands by Coleman Hawkins, but nice pass, fake, and finish by Rebraca.
To Rebraca on Hawkins this time. On the backdoor, cut 2 from Perkins down the baseline.
That Painter going deep into his bench as Fran McCaffrey's played a couple of guys a little high-low, and Murray uses the left-handed score. He's an excellent three-point shooter, but he made one early tonight. Now, just 1 out of 6 down the boulevard, and scoring is Tony Perkins. And Smith just gave it away to Ulis. And Rebraca's into double figures with 10. Rebraca without the big giant in there to stop him, and it's a three-point play opportunity.
And here comes old Zach Edey back in the game. I mean, great job of just giving up deep post position. Wackably is a really good job.
Cooper cuts in. Nice pass. And Ramberg lost it going up. Perkins to Rebraca. Beautiful.
Look at this pass right here. Nice left-hand bounce pass to Rebraca for the nice hand finish.
Sanford. Offensive board again. And a putback counted, and the foul for Rebraca. And we're up against another media timeout. Rebraca is cruising early. He's got 6. Dangerous pass. Murray swipes it. Up top, Rebraca. Beautiful. Beautiful play moments ago. Chris Murray, second leading scorer in the conference, but he can dish it to top shelf to Filip Rebraca.
This Ohio State ball club, because sooner rather than later, they will figure this thing out.
That's a Big Ten Mad Lib. You better bring your A game against blank. It has been an evening of free-flowing offense. Rebraca facing Key. In and out, and then back in.
The guy who holds the record, Pat McIntosh, is on the bench as an assistant. Great player here.
Oh, man. B-Mac.
On a 7-0 run here over the last minute and 20 seconds. Make it 9-0 as Perkins lays it in with the left hand. Started out with Chris Murray, but now Tony Perkins starting to impact this game as well. 7 points, 3 of 5.
No such thing as out of range for Casey Tominay.
No, but this zone is getting shredded right there. Rebraca wide open at the Big Ten logo.
Suing. And Murray, good recovery, blocked it in play. On a bounce to Rebraca. Big man on the floor on the hammer.
Justice Sewing's trying to pick on Chris Murray. And Murray's not having it this time. Leaves the break. Hits his fellow big. Rebraca going in with the hammer. That's the Hawkeyes at their finest. And went up squarely and got that one to go.
Connor McCaffrey in the corner on the skip from Dix. Offensive rebound, Rebraca on a bounce to Dix for two. Rebraca got around suing and finished it all.
Oh, that was a great set play by Iowa.